Hello, hello, and hello to all of my Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your Freedom Friday message, Scorpios. Let's get into it. Let's see what your cards have to say, Scorpios. Let's go. We are currently in a waning gibbous moon phase, headed towards this last quarter moon phase on Saturday. So you want to make sure whether you're watching the movie, watching this video on Thursday or Friday, you're saying, okay, it's time for me to prepare to close out this phase of my life so I can move into the next phase and then finish out this cycle strong. We have 8 major moon phases in one cycle. And so as we're going from one phase of our lives to the next, it's like, okay, it's time to celebrate. It was, something kept trying to pull me back, and that something are your demons trying to pull you back to keep you in a state of confusion and chaos about making some decisions. Source is saying move forward. Be intentional and deliberate about moving forward and leaving the negativity behind. Here we have the Lover's card, the Six of Pentacles, the Tower card, Judgment card, Justice card, and also the Four of Wands. So for somebody, I'm seeing justice and judgment in your favor, and there's going to be a Tower moment for some energies, in your life. Here we have the Judgment, Justice card. We have the Tower card. We also have the, like I said, Lovers and Four of Wands. Somebody's going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of their shoulders. But for somebody, it looks like I'm severing ties with possible love interest from the past. Even if it's not a court situation, I'm finally severing ties with something from the past, and I'm focusing on my future. I'm leaving all that negativity behind. I'm not looking for people's approval anymore. I have God's approval. Whatever karmic cycles I used to be in, those karmic cycles are over, and I'm moving forward. And I do see twin flame energy in your life. I also see some kind of partnership in business as well as partnership in love. Kudos and congratulations to you, Scorpios, for, like I said, keeping your vibrations focused on source. See, when we're looking at the cards here, and energies from your past are trying to keep you at a low frequency, trying to get you to operate in the flesh, but you're committed to breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. Realistically, you're actually inspiring everybody around you, including the ones that are trying to pull you back down to a lower frequency. But people who are operating in their flesh, who are operating in their flesh, who are committed to getting you to operate in your flesh, argue with them, cuss them out, do something horrible to them or whatever, they're already doing it to themselves. And so you're going to have to learn how to let people's emotions or manipulation or whatever consume them, right? While you continue to say, I need to go ahead and sever ties with it, forget. Somebody has to learn how, when people burn their bridges, to just leave the bridges burned. So somebody definitely burned their bridge. It could have been 2 people that burned their bridge in your past. And for you, you're focusing on, for some of you all, a new and exuberant love. You're very happy. You're getting exactly what you wanted, wish fulfillment for you. So somebody is very happy, like very, very happy. Breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. You can look at this as like being your time. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, somebody's with their soulmate. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're operating in, staying focused on standing strong and on your purpose. And this is what's important, is that as you're closing out phases within cycles, there's always going to be something that's going to try to pull you back, some kind of scandal, somebody saying something or sending negative energy your way, or trying to expose something, or threatening, or trying to extort, whatever something is trying to do, especially if they feel like, okay, this person has a higher frequency, they love in life, things are going well for them. Somehow that's how you know when people are exposed, oh, this person would try to literally hurt me when they see that I'm happy. They genuinely don't want to see that I'm happy. So that's right there, all you need to say, I need to go ahead and sever ties. Here we have the King of Coins. And so King of Coins is like the king of wealth, right? King of finances, king of wealth, those kind of things. And things are happening for you fast. Like there's a quick progression of things happening in your life. And some people are not happy about it. Some people don't want you to be in stable relationships. They don't want you to be in secure relationships. They don't want you to be determined to live your absolute best life. They don't want you to be tenacious. They don't want you to be patient, right? They don't want that. They want you to be in the same misery that they're in. Some people, you can see the misery all over them. You can see it just in their face. They're just not happy with anything, right? And if they can keep everybody around them down, they'll keep everybody around them down. Here we have the strength card. And trust me that the people, they're going to mess up their money because people get tired. People don't want to be around energies that's just projecting hurt onto them because they can't keep it together in their own personal lives. So source is saying to you, keep your vibrations very, very high. Keep your vibrations very high. And sever some ties with some energies. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Empress card, and also the Page of Wands. So when I say it's somebody who is just like, it's two energies, like I said before, in particular, that you are releasing the weight of all of the responsibility and all of that off of your shoulders. Sometimes things happen in such, like, I don't know if you ever heard of that movie Freaky Friday, where it's just like freakish things happen. Like things are just so strange and weird. That's how somebody's going to feel like, you know what? I could have never even predicted things that happen this way. This is just like out of a movie or something. But nevertheless, somebody's going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted and somebody's going to be like, feel like a teenager again. So that's what I'm saying for you. Somebody's definitely going through a rebirth. Somebody could be pregnant as well. But you're going into phase of your life where somebody's going to feel like literally they hit the jackpot. Like I had to go through all of that stuff just to get to where I am right now, and I couldn't feel better. So all somebody sees is expansion on the horizon. So as long as you stay in your light, see what a lot of people don't understand about karma. Some people still feel like karma is this bad thing that's happening to people, but karma is not good or bad. It just is. It's the energy we send out to the universe, the intention behind it that comes back. So if people are intending to do you well, no matter if everybody around you like, oh, don't trust that person, they're a snake. But if your intentions are to help people and not harm them, then they can't stop the good karma coming back to you. They can't stop the good energy coming back to you. So like I said, keep your vibrations high because it's a lot of information coming to you from source, and source is just exposing energies around you. That's why you see that Tower card. So source is like, as long as you can stay in your light, Scorpio, while information is coming through and it doesn't shake you to the core, source is saying, okay, I'm removing everything out of your life that is trying to destroy you. So information is coming through. Pay attention. You're no longer looking for people's approval because God has already approved you. You'd be surprised. A lot of times people feel like certain people, when I say God is exposing everybody, sometimes people will feel like certain people deserve bad karma. Oh no, I know they had something to do with it. How come certain things aren't happening bad for them? Because they didn't intend to hurt you. They would have rather say, I need to move on from this. They didn't say anything bad about you. They wasn't plotting and planning on you. They may have been quiet, like they're trying to process what the heck is happening themselves. And they decided, I don't want no parts of this. I'm moving on. And so they're going on to sending out messages to the universe. They may have been sending you prayers, right? There could have been some people right around you that was trying to pray on you, and you're seeing their life go up, shambles. Business is not doing well. Their clients don't want to deal with them anymore. They're not, a lot of things, Scorpio. But bottom line is, looking at your cards here, I do see, like I said before, you're tapped into your strength. You're moving forward. When God starts exposing the wheat and tares, sometimes it's surprising to know that there were some people who never meant you any harm at all, and things are going well for them. They still don't necessarily want to be attached to certain things because they're like, I don't want to be a part of all of that. And so their life is just they want to just live a peaceful life. Some people are not interested in spotlight. Some people just like living a peaceful life, just moving on with their lives, and just, some people, they just like drama. Here we have the 9 of diamonds. We also have the 4 of hearts. We also have the 6 of hearts, the 9 of hearts, the 10 of hearts, and also the 8 of diamonds. So 8 of diamonds lets me know a lot of information is coming in to you about things, but guess what? Still financial independence for you. Financial independence is not just paper and coins money, just so we're clear, right? The 10 of coins that's like, tangible wealth, like money, great credit score, great reputation, all of that other stuff. Financial independence is like you pretty much kind of the 10 of Pentacles. So you can buy anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. You have a great reputation or whatever. But it's like somebody has a money tree, like a never ending money tree. As long as you're planting the seeds of good intentions, it's like it never just runs out. It's just fruitful, right? And so we have the 4, 6, 9, and 10 of hearts. All of this is cups energy. 9 of cups came out twice. Double wish fulfillment, both in your personal and your professional life. So congratulations and kudos to you. We also have the 6 and the 4 of hearts. And Source is saying to you, you got a lot of things to be grateful for on the horizon. So don't sit around and ruminate on things that really just don't serve your highest purpose. Like, your emotions could be emotionally drained when you're thinking about certain things. When Source is saying, here, I got operating childlike faith. I got more water for you. Like, I got more things in your future for you to be happy about. I got more on the horizon for you. I have more creativity, more sexuality. I have more. When I say sexuality, I'm talking about like you're very comfortable with your in your divine feminine energy, meaning that you're comfortable with receiving information. You're comfortable in the soft life, like just as you are, as you're action oriented, you're also comfortable receiving, information and just kind of sort of trying to process the information versus I always got to be in this alpha mode. I always got to be taking action. I always got to be, on the forefront of some stuff. I know how to sit back and receive information, and I know how to sit down somewhere and process that information. That's what I mean by soft. Just like I know how to sit down and process the information. I don't always have to be in action and movement and all the, in that headspace. So that's what I'm seeing for you all so far. Let's see what else we have going on here. Make sure we got everything. Make sure we have everything. All right. So yeah, kudos and congratulations to anybody who is in, in some kind of romantic partnership with somebody or some kind of business partnership with somebody. But somebody had to really make a decision to make room by letting something take care of itself. Some people may have burned bridges with you, but you're just at this point saying, I'm just going to leave the bridges burned. I'm just going to leave the bridges burned, and that's it. So here we have the 4 of Cups, we have the 3 of Cups, we have the 6 of Wands, we have the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and also the 6 of Cups again. So 6 of Cups came out twice. And so Source is saying, just toss out all the bitter taste that something has left in your mouth about a situation, and so that you can move on. And that's what a guardian angel is trying to tell you, is stop replaying the past over and over and over again, because the more and more you start replaying the past over and over and over again, you're going to focus on what didn't work out. You're going to focus on the disappointments, the sadness, the frustration, like somebody wants you to focus because they're still down in their darkness. They haven't found the light within themselves. So they're going to keep trying to remind you of stuff, trying to drag you down to a lower frequency because somebody sees that you're very happy. So I see you victoriously saying, I'm moving on from the past. I'm getting on my horse. I'm moving on from the past. I'm about to go on vacation. I'm about to travel. I'm about to increase my soul tribe, all of that. So I'm living my best life and things are happening quickly for you, right? So I see you in celebratory mode. So congratulations to you all for celebrating, keeping your eye on your purpose here in life. Here we had the 4 of Cups. And so instead of sitting around and ruminating over it, so 4 of Cups and also 6 of Cups came out twice. And so is the 9 of Cups came out twice. So Source is saying to you, if somebody got a soulmate as well as a twin flame, and things are working out for you financially, hey, do your thing. You're living your absolute best life, and stop letting people, distract you because they're in a dark space themselves. We when you try to inspire people, we are not other people's gods. So the most you can do is try to inspire people to find the light within themselves. But can you make them find the light within themselves? No. That's like you constantly trying to motivate people and they keep telling you, no, I don't believe in myself. I don't believe. After a while, it starts to get draining. Realistically, you start to say, well, okay, I as much as I want, it seems like I want more for this energy than they want for themselves. So at some point, I'm going to have to move on. So dance. Somebody could be a dancer or, dancing to a new tune. But here we have 1 + 8 is 9. Like I said before, this video is for the 9th of June through the 9th of July. 9 is a number of transformation. So something needed to end so that you can begin this new phase of your life. So something had to end. So maybe you were for them, you were being too passive about something. And so they decided to end things themselves. And maybe all it was needed for them to end it was to see you very happy. So it took care of itself. So if you go back to something where people see that you happily in love or happily financially secure or happy in your career or whatever, and that sends them into a tailspin to go off, they just burn themselves or cut themselves out of your universe. Sometimes for life. So are you supposed to dim your own happiness? I hope not. Somebody definitely worked hard to get to where they are. So here we have freedom. So you're free now. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yep, somebody's finally free. I'm telling you, if you go back to something that was meant to destroy or burn you, I don't know what to tell you, except somebody must really love drama for real. Because otherwise, somebody would just say, you know what? That's all I needed to move on. Because I felt like someone was just sometimes people threaten you, and sometimes that's all I needed for me to move on. That's the last time I'm going to let you do it. Orgasm. 29. Thrust your body, elevate your spirit, open the gates to your renewal. So it's just what somebody needed. So source, when I say beginning, source is clearing up stuff for you, Scorpio, in ways that for you maybe never even imagined. You like, wow, I had no idea God was going to do it like that. But okay, God, thank you. I'll take it. So if you go backwards to a situation where people have burned their bridges and trying to manipulate you and extort or anything where they're trying to, get you to vibrate at the lowest frequency, that's not what you want to. So meditate and contemplate before you allow it to overwhelm you. Remember, we're coming up on the last quarter moon in Pisces, and Pisces is it gives you a wide range of emotions. It's an emotional sign because both of you and Pisces are sister signs, and also Cancers, or all your signs are water signs. And before you allow something to overwhelm you to a point, sit down with yourself, Scorpio, and say, what role did I play in letting something get so toxic that it had to erupt? And now that it's erupted, are you going to let your ego get in the way and say, I didn't close out something the way I needed to close, or I wanted to close something out? Or are you going to exist in a healthy divine feminine state and say, they closed it out, I'm not interested in extending any more olive branches, I am done. I'm just done, right? I'm done. So let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what your number is. 14. I am practical. 1 + 4 is 5. Means it's a pivotal point in your life. New beginnings on the horizon. You are open-minded and always up to try something new. Yet, you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure that your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Yep. Somebody is definitely in a different headspace now. Somebody's definitely in the headspace of saying, to yourself that I need to move on from toxicity. I'm in a new phase of my life, and I want to live a healthy, sometimes you say, I want to be around for my family. I don't want, stress to take me out of here. I finally figured out what I want. So people trying to resurface, where's the card? People who are at a lower frequency, who are trying to drag you down to this pit of operating in your flesh. Like I said, cussing them out, taking out some kind of emotional, losing your temper with them. Source is saying, there we go again, freedom. Freedom came out twice. You're free, looks like from two energies in particular. You're just completely free. I am free to be me. I am free to live fully. I am present in this moment. I am not bound by my circumstances. I am stronger than fear or doubt. I have the power to create a new reality. Yeah, some people are, super mad that you are in a good space, Scorpio, in that despite some people's best efforts to cut you with their words or their actions, it didn't work. Matter of fact, it's like the phoenix rising, like beauty for ashes. Like somebody says, I'm releasing all of that from the past. I'm leaving that in dust, and I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. Thank you for just releasing me from that. That you did the work for me. That's what I have for you, and I will see you all on Sunday. Bye.